Yo guys, what's up? A very good morning and welcome back to another daily market outlook. So starting off with EURUSD here on the 4-hour time frame. EURUSD has reacted beautifully to that area of supply which we mentioned yesterday after grabbing the liquidity which was resting above this high over here. We can see that we got a large impulse of an overextended move in towards that area of supply, and we have started to pull back in towards the downside. So price is currently stalling inside of these 2 wicks, which you can also obviously see as an area of demand, because on the lower time frame that's going to be a sell over here before a buy. So keep an eye on what is going to happen today. Obviously the biggest move in towards the downside has already commenced, so you kind of want to position yourself a little bit here higher than as late as this. So what I'm going to be keeping an eye on is if we're just going towards the 4-hour time frame, what is going to happen here order flow wise, because at the moment we can currently see that this low is still being respected. So I want to see a strong impulse down. I want to see this as a buy before the sell, for example, and then I'll be happy to look for a further short. For the rest, I'm just waiting on EURUSD. So waiting for an impulse down first before looking for kind of like a skill in towards that potential short, which is in line with the overall, let's say, daily trend, right, from this high in towards this low. So that's what I'm looking for at the moment. Yeah, we grabbed liquidity beautifully above this daily high, and you can see straight away a bearish reaction. So let's see if we can now trade EURUSD further in towards the downside after that overextended move upwards. Yeah, from that 4-hour area of supply and that 4-hour and also daily liquidity level. Now going onwards in towards the dollar index. The dollar index here for you has been reacting even more beautifully to this area of demand over here at the bottom of the market. What we can see is that we straight away get kind of like a V-shaped reaction reversal, also after liquidating this low over here. So definitely looking for further upside on the dollar index. Overall, what happened is that we saw a change of character on this high, or kind of like an internal change of character over here, because obviously the overall change of character high is positioned all the way up over here, and we're still bearish. I'm just looking for that kind of that internal order flow to remain bullish. So at the moment we could pull back a little bit lower. This over here is your fractal low, this low is low, and this is your overall area of demand. So looking for something like this to just continue further in towards the upside. Once this low goes of this doji candle, then we could potentially just continue down even lower. So keep that in mind. For the rest, obviously it's looking bullish in the sense that this is your swing low, this over here is your swing high. And we've pretty much seen a massive or major correction in towards the downside of, let's say, this overall kind of descending wedge price action over here, which we're looking to see a breakout on in towards the upside. Now, going in towards AUDUSD, obviously that moved down lower. Also, as explained in yesterday's video, we can see that the overall order flow remained bearish, obviously grabbing the liquidity underneath this low, like we mentioned. For the rest, a little bit of consolidative price action since yesterday. We did see an early London push in towards the downside, or into New York as well. For the rest, I don't really like AU as much as the other pairs. Overall, it's kind of stuck as well, very similar to EURUSD inside of these 2 wicks. So from this high in towards this low, which you can kind of see as a demand zone. So I'm just waiting as well for AUDUSD to break this fractal low and then continue with the overall order flow in towards the downside. And then look for potential further shorts that way. Now going onwards in towards pound dollar, which is actually my favorite pair at the moment. I took a short from that extreme high, which I also shared as a signal on Discord. This is the area of supply which we're currently reacting to. I'm still in the short, just didn't get tapped out yesterday afternoon. Waiting for it still to push down lower. As we can see over here, yeah, it's a little bit stuck. Also similar to the Aussie dollar. It's just consolidating a bit. Still waiting before I look for any potential skill ins. We need to break this low over here. Once that low goes, then I'll definitely be looking for a short. Until then, guys, just keep in mind these are acting now as your areas of demand, these wicks, right? We saw them on EURUSD, AUDUSD, and now also on pound dollar. So if we do not kind of like continue with any bearish momentum or any bearish order flow, we could just continue up higher, okay? But I'm not looking really for longs here. I'm mainly focusing on my shorts, to be honest. Now going onwards in towards NZDUSD. NZDUSD, yeah, reacted nicely to that area of supply, which is also daily supply. So you can now definitely look for that potential for the downside movement. On NZDUSD, you can again see how we react over here to this demand. Now, I mean, I think it's clear what you preferably want to see on NZDUSD is take out this high again, this becomes the fractal low, and then boom, boom. Or in this moment, just wait for this low to go and then look for a short, just like on the other pairs. So it's a little bit of a waiting game on all of these major dollar pairs. I think it's pretty clear what we're looking for, but just need to be patient. Overall, this demand zone over here got respected on the 15-minute time frame, and be moving higher ever since. We can very clearly see that this 15-minute demand zone played out, and then after that this 15-minute demand zone over here played out. So overall order flow is still bullish on NZDUSD, and I'll only be looking for potential shorts once we break this overall structure. Otherwise, just continue looking for those longs and follow the other plan which I mentioned. Wait for this high to get taken out, and then we look for that short. Now last of all, gold. So gold over here has been moving higher again. It's like we explained in yesterday's video, guys. This demand zone over here did its thing. So go in towards the 15 and then look for that potential long. Overall, now we have broken structure kind of internally. What I'm looking for at the moment, let me just see. So again, very similar to what these dollar pairs are doing. These two wicks, as we can see over here, those are playing out as demand. So we see that V-shaped strong reaction. You see then a pullback in towards this demand zone over here after a change of character taking place, and then from there we very early this morning started to continue up higher again. Now this is pretty much your area of demand, so looking to see if we can get some further upside continuation. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Wish you all a fantastic trading day and speak soon.